Hello everyone, and welcome to the first bonus video of the Kirby Retrospective. For the entire month of December, I will be bringing you Kirby content every Monday and Friday to end the year strong before we move on to our next retrospective. Today, I'll be showing you how to get to every HAL room in every Kirby game. Now, some of you Kirby fans may be asking, what the hell is a HAL room? So HAL Laboratories is very cheeky, and in a lot of Kirby games, there are anywhere between 1 and 4 hidden rooms that have HAL written out in blocks somewhere. These rooms usually contain rewards and even free copy abilities, so let's find our ways to the first HAL room, shall we? The first ever HAL room can be found in Kirby's Adventure on the NES. Honestly, I'm surprised at how early this HAL room actually is. This game's sole HAL room can be found literally in the second level of the game. In the first area of the level, walk all the way to the right until you get to where the Warp Star is waiting for you. Do not take the Warp Star. Instead, walk against this right wall for a little while. Once Kirby has made enough of an ass out of himself, fly backwards until the Warp Star is out of sight, and then turn around. You know you've triggered the HAL room when the Warp Star disappears from where it originally was. Keep going to the right and you'll see that you can go a lot farther than you were able to before. Keep moving to the right and you'll find your first HAL room. Fun fact, this same HAL room is actually programmed into Nightmare in Dreamland, but it's inaccessible without hacking the game. Strange. We wouldn't get another HAL room until 2008's Kirby Superstar Ultra. The HAL room in this game can be found in the Revenge of the King game. Go to the second level of the game, Illusion Islands. Going through the stage, you'll want to gain the stone ability from early on. Keep the ability until you find this stake. Press it in order to reveal food Kirby can eat, as well as a secret door. In this door, you will fight Mr. TikTok. Defeat him, and when you gain control of the camera again, fly over to the right and over the wall. This path will lead you straight to the HAL room. Your reward for finding this room is a free invincibility candy. Kirby's Return to Dreamland and its remake Return to Dreamland Deluxe actually have 4 HAL rooms in total between them. The first 2 HAL rooms are in both versions, but the final 2 are exclusive to the Deluxe version of the game. The first HAL room is located in the 4th stage of Cookie Country. In the first area, walk all the way to the end of the area and wait there for a moment. Turn around to see that a new path and a new door has appeared. Going through this door leads straight to the HAL room where you can obtain Wing, Hammer, Fighter, Ninja, Mecha, and Sand abilities. The next HAL room is in Egg Engine Stage 5. Towards the end of the stage is a room full of moving conveyor belts. Towards the end of the hall, when you see a conveyor belt carrying a bunch of HAL Candle Ds, fly all the way to the top. There is a secret entrance you can go through. Avoid the cannons and you'll eventually make it to the HAL room, where you can obtain Whip, Water, Leaf, and Spear abilities. The first Deluxe exclusive HAL room is in Dangerous Dinner Stage 2. In the 5th area, when all of the walls are closing in and you must rush to the door, do not go through the door right away. Instead, wait here for 86 seconds and the walls will open back up. Grab the invincibility candy and plow through all of the enemies in your path. Kirby is then sent to an elevator which brings him up to the HAL room, getting a Super Fire ability too for good measure. The last HAL room found in Deluxe is actually in the Magolor Epilogue. In the hub world, go all the way to the top left of the map. When a new thin floor appears with some stars on it, you know you've done it right. Now go to the complete bottom right of the map and you'll find a door that wasn't there previously. Going through this door leads to the HAL room, which is full of blocks that can't be broken with anything other than Magolor's black hole attack. Moving on to the next game, Kirby Triple Deluxe has 3 HAL rooms. The first HAL room can be found in Fine Field Stage 3. In the second area of the stage, go all the way to the right and cut down this hedge to reveal a 3D star. Take it into the background and go all the way to the right. Wait here for a bit, then go back to the beginning of the area. At the beginning of the area, there should be a 3D star that wasn't there before. Take that into the background and go left to be led to the HAL room. This HAL room contains Wing, Leaf, Fighter, and Wheel abilities to choose from, as well as an extra keychain and some food. The second HAL room can be found in Royal Road Stage 1. After you fight Gigantedge, go to the right and follow the path to get a Maxim Tomato. There is a secret door here that you can use to find the HAL Room. What's cool about this HAL Room is that the blocks in the foreground and the background line up to spell out HAL. Pretty neat implementation of the game's gimmick. Here you can get the Circus, Beetle, Archer, and Bell abilities. The third HAL Room is in Royal Road Stage 5, the final stage in the game. In this area, where you must dodge the 3D Securitron blocks, you must survive until the door out of there shows up. Here, you must once again wait 86 seconds in order to make the blocks retract again. The blocks will then spell out HAL. If you survive this, it will open a new door which leads to your prizes. Let's roboticize this Easter egg hunt and move over to Planet Robobot. We got 3 HAL Rooms this time. In Patched Plains Stage 3, get to the front of the train. Instead of riding the Warp Star, go back to where you collected this Code Cube. Where the Code Cube once was, there will now be a 3D Warp Star. Go into the background and find the secret room with a bunch of 1-ups. In the same room, there is a chute you can go through that will lead straight to the first HAL Room. Next, we'll take a trip to Access Arc Stage 1. After you defeat the second Security Force robot, before continuing on into the next room, there is a little space in the wall that Kirby can go through. On the other side are 2 giant portraits of President Haltman. One of the pictures has a corner that is starting to peel off the wall. Enter that corner to be taken to the second HAL Room. On the next stop of our tour, we're going to be hitting Access Arc Stage 4. At the very end of the stage, there are boxes that extend from the background to try and push Kirby off of the map. Surviving this will make a door to the next room appear. Instead of going through it, wait 86 seconds, and then doing this will make the boxes retract and the second door will appear. This door will lead to the third and final HAL Room. Another game, another 3 HAL Rooms. Our first room is in Dreamland, in the stage Fruity Forest. First, you must play through the stage up until you get to the room where you fight Wispy Woods. Walk up to Wispy's canopy, but do not initiate the battle. Instead, backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the stage. At the very beginning, there is now a door that you can go through. Going through this door leads right to our first HAL Room. The next super secret-y secret is on the Gym Bastion, in the stage Heavenly Hall. In the final room of the escape portion of the stage, you will be in a room with giant falling rocks. In this room, survive for 86 seconds in order to see a door appear. Go through this door and you will reach your second HAL Room. Come on, stranger. I'll show you the way to the third and final HAL Room in Kirby Star Allies. First, you're going to go to Far-Flung Starlight Heroes and enter the stage titled Jumbandra Base. Get to the very end of this stage, like right where the goal door is. Instead of entering the goal door and finishing the stage, fly up and you'll see Planet Popstar in the background. Just like the moon in a lot of Kirby games, enter Planet Popstar and you'll be led to the third and final HAL Room. Alright, we only got 3 more HAL Rooms to visit and then our tour will be over and I can go home and, I don't know, scream at my wife. I don't even have a wife. Our first stop is at Rocky Rollin' Road in Natural Plains. At the end of the stage, instead of touching the cage and beating it, go to the tree right next to the metal blocks and step on the light. This will make a target appear very far in the background. Shoot it with the Ranger ability and it will create a path that will lead directly to the first HAL Room. Next, we're going to travel to the Wondaria Dream Parade in Wondaria Remains. In the portion of the level where you use mouthful mode on a car and must beat the race in 5 seconds, do not go for any record. Let the timer hit 86 seconds and then finish the race. Doing this will make a platform appear in the center that has HAL written on it. You were in a HAL Room this whole time, and you didn't even know it. Now, the third and final HAL Room. We will travel to Burning Churning Power Plant in Redgar Forbidden Lands. When we get to the portion of the stage with the horizontal crushers, go into the secret room that resembles a control room. Once in here, you must backtrack back to the beginning of the stage. The interesting thing here is that on your way back, all of the crushers you avoided before are now much faster. Once you make it back outside, there will be a new path you can follow where you must climb a long ladder Snake Eater style and go in through this way. This leads to the final HAL Room of our tour. Now you know how to get into every HAL room in the Kirby franchise. Use this knowledge to get so many lives the game won't even count them anymore. Some of these rooms were so interesting to visit since playing through these games, I had no idea they were even there. It brought back memories of playing old video games, doing some weird cryptic shit, and then getting rewarded for it. With that, thank you everybody so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos like this one, and hit that bell so you don't miss a single video. A very special shout out to Andrew's Retro Games and DMNT for being the most well-esteemed guests of them all. If you want a shout out at the end of every video, hit that join button to become a channel member. You'll also get early access to videos and exclusive emojis during our live streams. Speaking of live streams, join me on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where I'll be playing the following games on screen. If you want to talk to me directly, that is the best way to do so. Also in the description is our merch store where you can get our mugs, shirts, and stickers in order to power up your gameplay experience. With that, I'm Bottles, and I bid you, my well-esteemed guests, adieu.